Hello and welcome. Why should DSOs seriously consider dental practice consulting AI for their member offices? There are many reasons. One would be the idea of your dentist waiting on human consultants to return phone calls. That can be a genuine problem. For busy dental practices, any waiting for answers is too long. With dental practice consulting AI, however, all of your doctors and teams can get instant answers the moment they have questions. Imagine several of your practices are stuck on a scheduling dilemma during the morning rush, or they need a quick tip on handling a tricky case presentation. Instead of penciling in a meeting with a traditional consultant that might not happen for days, weeks, or perhaps months, they just call, ask their question, and get an instant evidence-based, industry-informed response over the phone. It's like having an experienced advisor on speed dial, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. With traditional consulting, such a thing would be impossible to achieve. For your dentists and their teams, talking to our AI consultant couldn't be any simpler. A dentist or a staff member just calls, asks a question, and our AI consultant responds in plain, easy-to-understand language. There are no distracting side conversations and no unnecessary jargon. Just practical information that can be incorporated immediately. Whether your dentists and their teams are looking for the best way to structure a bonus system, tips for efficient case presentation, tricks to reduce no-shows, or a quick refresher on staff training modules, Dental Practice Consulting AI has an extremely comprehensive library of up-to-date practice management advice ready to roll out at a moment's notice. The dental world is moving faster than ever. Today, dentists encounter new technology, tighter regulations, and patients with high expectations for customer service. Traditional consultants often bring expertise, but they're greatly limited by time, geography, and cost. In contrast, we offer the flexibility and immediacy that DSOs need for their practices. Here's an example. A dentist in any of your practices can ask a question at 7 a.m., before the office opens, in between patients, or long after the last appointment of the day. If any of your dentists have a burning question at midnight, we're there to answer their call. A traditional consultant, no matter how good they are, obviously can never do all of that. We're the logical evolution in dental practice consulting. We offer expertise delivered on demand. Obviously, some of your dentists may be a bit apprehensive about learning from an AI consultant. But here's the question. Should they be? In many ways, there's less difference between AI consultants and human consultants than some would have us believe. If that sounds unlikely, consider this. How do people learn things? They read books or scholarly articles written by experts, and they gradually build up a database in their minds about a particular subject. They become experts because they have accumulated considerably more knowledge on a subject than others. The truth is that AI learning is very similar to this human process. Now, what happens when you ask a human expert a question? They search their memories about that subject and provide an answer. An AI consultant does the same thing, only much, much faster. Here's the really big difference. A human consultant doesn't necessarily have an answer to a dentist's question without doing additional research. An AI consultant already has access to the requested information and can access it instantly to provide a knowledgeable answer within nanoseconds. Remember that people are usually considered to be intelligent because they are well-read. Without question, an AI consultant is very, very well-read. In the end, your dentists and their teams benefit from this incredible access to comprehensive and curated dental practice management information. Critical to the discussion of AI consulting for DSOs is the subject of training. A major reason DSOs benefit from AI consulting is that they can achieve consistency across their entire organization. As a DSO grows, competing methods of operation among its offices becomes a major threat to overall performance. For example, one office may be excellent at scheduling. Another struggles to follow up with patients. One team presents treatment well. Another lets opportunities slip by. A few locations may have strong managers who solve problems fast, while others lose time every day to confusion and ambiguous office policies. No DSO wants its member practices to have dozens of different operating systems. For example, having a dozen different methods of scheduling or training new hires. That's a profoundly inefficient way to operate. Training should be universal across all of the practices that belong to your DSO, and we can help you accomplish this objective with ease. With each individual practice on the same page due to AI consulting, DSOs can better analyze the effectiveness of each of their offices. No more time wasted by trying to figure out why one practice is running itself differently from other offices in the organization. A key way for DSOs to develop a competitive advantage is by instituting universal ways of running any practice under its wing. In fact, this can even become part of a DSO's brand. Here's a very important question for DSOs to consider. Is dental practice consulting AI a better choice for dentists than traditional consulting? For many dentists, the answer is a definite yes. If your dentist's challenges are typical, such as optimizing the schedule, fine-tuning your front desk workflow, designing staff incentives, or sharpening case presentations, our AI consultant can provide fast, cost-effective solutions that they can implement right away. It's best to think of dental practice consulting AI as the first line of support that can probably help your dentists with the vast majority of their practice challenges. Is AI consulting for DSOs cost-effective? Indeed, yes. Remember that the cost of each of your offices engaging a traditional consultant would amount to an enormous expense for your DSO. In contrast, dental practice consulting AI provides a cost-effective way to provide consulting for every practice in your organization. Running a DSO obviously involves enormous expenses. The last thing you want to do is pay large consulting fees for each of your member practices. Fortunately, we can make dental practice management consulting considerably less expensive for your organization. How secure is the data that we handle? Without question, security is one of our top priorities at Dental Practice Consulting AI. All interactions are encrypted end-to-end, and no personally identifiable patient information is stored unless you explicitly upload it for a specific analysis, and even then, it's anonymized and purged after the session. Think of us as a locked filing cabinet that only your dentists have the key to. We also comply with HIPAA-related best practices, so your DSO can rest easy knowing confidential practice information remains confidential. Let's consider our pricing model. We keep it simple, a low monthly subscription that covers virtually unlimited queries. No hidden fees, no per-question charges. In addition, we also offer a no-cost demo so you can call and test drive the service to see the ROI potential before enrolling.
I was skeptical about the whole idea of AI consulting. About 5 seconds into our first call, any reservations I had were totally gone. It's been great.
The information I get during phone calls is precise and practical. It's also really helpful that we can call our AI consultant anytime we want.
When I started my position as an assistant, I had tons of questions. Dental Practice Consulting AI had all the answers. It's incredibly helpful.
AI consulting makes my job easier and a lot less stressful. So, yeah, I'm a big believer.
The choice is clear. If your offices have been experiencing scheduling challenges, staff training issues, or if teams just need a quick sanity check on their general operations, Dental Practice Consulting AI is ready to step in. We offer the modern, cost-effective, and convenient way to bring expert practice management insight to all of your offices anytime they need it. Dental Practice Consulting AI can help your DSO achieve consistent practice management in every one of your offices, starting now.